Hi, this is Scott from Only Factory Direct, and I'm here today to tell you how to hook up your Theater Solutions 5.1 surround sound system. Now that would be the TS509, the TS511, the TS512, TS514, and the new TS515. All of them are going to have different functions as far as the features that they have within the unit itself, but they all hook up exactly the same way. And I get a lot of tech calls sometimes, people saying, you know, I'm only getting 2 speakers working, but I can't get all 5 working, or I'm having this issue and that issue, where I'm not getting any sound, things like that. So I'm going to show you a couple little tips and tricks and show you how to set this up so that it's a breeze and easy snap for you to do. Alright, so here we go. We got our main unit here. This is our main subwoofer unit. And then we've got all of our satellite speakers, so each of the 5 speakers that comes with it are satellites. So you've got your 2 fronts, 2 rears, and a center channel. And then you've got your cable packet and remote, and there's a little bit of paperwork that comes with it, but it doesn't explain much, that's why I'm here. So, okay, moving right along. So we basically have taken this out of the box, and I've plugged it into the wall. So you see you've got an on switch here. We're just going to leave that off for the moment because we're going to go ahead and plug everything in. Okay, first off, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 speakers, outputs here. This is audio output, they're labeled. Okay, so each of these speakers are going to connect to those. Now it really doesn't matter which speaker you connect to these. Some of the packets do have longer, like this one in particular, has a longer speaker wire for the rear ones so that you can drag them out longer, so you can be mindful of that, but you can plug these into any outlet here. So I'm just going to plug all these in. We got our center channel, and then we've got our front right. What they call SR is satellite rear. Okay, and then same thing with the other 2 here. We're going to plug in our satellite left and our satellite FL, which is front left. Okay, then everything's all plugged in there. Okay, so all that's set. Then what we want to do now is we want to figure out our audio source. Now, we have 2 different input types, audio input. We have auxiliary, AUX, which is a left and right RCA input. And then we also have 6 here that are marked DVD. Now a lot of newer DVD players and Blu-ray players have a separate audio output jack for every channel. So for your front left, front right, center, your subwoofer, they have a separate output on the back of your DVD or Blu-ray that would connect to all of these inputs. That's for just really total separation of sound. It's true surround sound that way because everything's really routed one by one. So each, output from that DVD player or Blu-ray is going to be routed directly to one single speaker. So that's one way to connect those up. Most of the time, you'll be hooking it directly to your TV or a cable box or directly to a CD or DVD player, something like that, which would just be a stereo pair, a left and right RCA. So we have that here, auxiliary input. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my iPhone for the moment because I don't have a TV here to connect it to. So I'm going to go to our cable pack. Now you get quite a few cables here, and I think this confuses people a lot too. You get a couple of RCA cables, which are going to be your plain red and white on each side here. Okay. Standard RCA cables. You get a couple of those. They give you like 2. I guess there is looks like 2 pairs of regular RCAs, 3 pairs of regular RCA, and then a jack here, which is a 3.5 millimeter or 1/8 inch headphone style jack with 2 RCAs on the other side. And this is the one I'm going to use to hook up this device because that's what I have. So just to kind of recap, now if you have a TV and you want to connect this to your TV or your cable box, DVD or CD player, all you're going to need is a single RCA cable, regular standard RCA cable. Okay? And you're going to go from the left and right audio out on your TV or your CD player or DVD player, whatever device you're coming off of, most likely if you route everything to your TV and all your audio from your DVD and all that, your cable box, all goes through your TV, then you can just come out of your TV's left and right audio out. That's the easiest way to do it. Then all your sound sources will go through the TV out into your surround sound. Okay, so we hook up a left and right, auxiliary in, and we just hook this to your TV's audio out, and you're all set. You should be all fired up and ready to go. Okay, just to get sound happening for real here, I'm going to disconnect that, and I'm going to plug in that other cable that I can use with my iPhone. Okay, so we plug this in here like that, and plug it into the iPhone, and voila, we're all connected. Now, let's get this unit fired up. So now, I'm going to turn it on. Okay, I got some cable mess here because I didn't unwrap these cables, so I'll carefully just kind of pop that back around like that, and we'll organize it as such. Okay, not a lot of space to work with here, but you'll get the idea. Okay, now we got it all plugged in. Everything's all connected. Now we want to get some sound happening. Okay, so we're going to push the standby button. It comes on. You'll see that the number scrolls up to wherever the volume was last. It's automatically set at 35. So, okay, now we need to figure out our source. Right now, the little blue light is right next to the word DVD, so that shows that it's in DVD mode. That means those second set of inputs, those 6 plugs, that's what it's trying to pull sound from right now. We don't have anything connected to that, so we're not going to get anything. So what we want to do is hit input, and that changes it to auxiliary. Now, auxiliary is what we have our device plugged into. So now, just hit play here, and we got sound. Crank it up a little bit here. Okay, so now we have sound. Now, the next question that I get a lot, how come I'm only getting 2 speakers? This is a 5.1 system, I'm only hearing 2 speakers, okay? So right now, I'm getting this. Yeah, right now I only have 2 speakers working. Reason for that is, let me stop that, you have to switch the surround sound mode. Now for whatever reason, the manufacturing default is going to be a 2.1 system. So you can run this as a 2.1, which will be 2 speakers and your sub, and that's a basic 2.1 system. Or you can hit ProLogic and switch it, and it's going to be 5.1. So now, I got all 5 speakers working, okay? Like I said, hit ProLogic again. Now it just takes it, to a normal mode that's 2.1. Press the button again. Now I got all 5 speakers working. All right. And that's it. That's really all there is to it. All of the controls are going to be really similar. On a few of the models, they have a big volume knob. That volume knob is actually the input switch. So you push the big knob, you push it in, and it actually clicks. That'll change the input. The rest of them are all going to be within the little dial pad here, and all the functions are available on the remote as well. Okay, and really self-explanatory, really easy to use, very easy setup. And like I said, all of the Theater Solutions 5.1 surround sound systems hook up the same way. So best of luck, thank you, and congratulations on your purchase. And we look forward to hearing that you're enjoying some great sound with your system. Thanks a lot. Check us out at OnlyFactoryDirect.com.